Hey guys, it's Right Hand Man here. I just wanted to remake the Attack of Antenolla guide that I made a long time ago, and I figured it'd be a good time to remake it. This is just simply a solo carry guide. We're bringing along a hide unit just in case, but realistically, you don't need any other units other than my Noctis. I'm going to go ahead and jump into the gearing. So we have Ifrit on him simply to give us Plant Killer, and it gives us a decent amount of attack. Now for weapons, we use Deathbringer. Antenolla is weak to dark on a couple different parts and is not resistant to it at all, so Deathbringer is a very good choice. Kiyomori, Assassin's Vest, and 2 Rings of the Luci give us 70% evade just from those, along with Noctis's 20% innate gives us 90, and Black Cowl is just there for the attack. Now on the abilities side, we obviously need a dual wield. Quick Assault gives us the 100% evasion, and then Discernment prevents us from being status afflicted by Antenolla, and Resuscitate is interchangeable. We could use a Great Sword Mastery or a Blade Mastery. However, Resuscitate, if the enemy does magic damage and gets us below half health, Resuscitate will give us a 60% boost to attack, defense, magic, and spirit. So this actually gives us a bigger boost to our attack and our defenses than just a Great Sword Mastery alone. Now the other unit we're bringing is just a Zon. Any hide unit would work perfectly fine for this fight. And in addition, make sure that you are bringing elixirs along with you just in case we need them for this fight, okay? So let's go ahead and go into it. And I have no idea why the green screen did that, but let's go ahead and go into it. You'll find out that this fight really does not take a long time. And so the first thing we're going to target is Antenolla B up here. And we're just going to jump right into Warp Breaking. And over here on Zon or your hide unit, you'll use Lie Low or Hide. And like I said, we just want to target that. We're going to take some damage from the boss. However, we will heal back up, so that's fine. And then we just want to click repeat. We're going to kill this part really, really quickly. And we're going to try and move on to the next parts. Basically what you want to do is kill Antenolla B first and then bring the main body of the flower to 50%. If you go below 50%, he'll end up doing too much damage that you can't actually heal out of. So it makes it easier if you bring it to 50% first. And then after that, bringing it to 50%, we'll focus on Antenolla C and Antenolla D to bring them down again. So as you guys can see, you do get your mana drained, you do take quite a bit of damage. However, you're still perfectly fine, especially since we're going to kill this part of the flower pretty quickly, and that does the main part of the damage. So now that we've killed that, we're going to focus on Antenolla A here. And yeah, as you guys can see, it does go pretty quickly. I'm just trying to get through this for you guys. Now, the hide unit is really just there just in case you take so much damage and you don't get any counters. Because if that happens, then Noctis can be left in a position where he might end up dying, and we definitely do not want that. So this is why we can't really bring it below 50%. As you can see, Antenolla A simply heals itself for 100,000 from Antenolla C and D. So that's why we're just going to switch over. I just hit repeat and attacked A again. That was my bad, guys. Luckily, we don't really take any damage from that. So let's go ahead and swap over to Antenolla C. As long as we kill one of these parts, we can actually leave the other up. We just simply can't out-heal both of the things. So we'll get there in a very easy time. So we, like I said, you just hit repeat. There's no issues whatsoever. And yeah. you should easily get enough mana back from Ring of the Luci holy counters that you shouldn't have a problem with mana in this fight. However, if you do need to, you can always auto attack. There's our below 50% health resuscitate buff. It finally triggered. It increases our damage by a really high amount. And since we're so low, it's actually safer this turn to go ahead and point warp. I wouldn't always suggest point warping. However, if you are below 3k health, it's probably a good idea to go ahead and point warp. It just gives you a decent heal and keeps you from dying right away. So, like I said, makes sense. Do it to stay alive. But yeah, so now you guys will be able to see exactly how much damage we're going to start doing. It really does give you a fairly big damage boost. And we can actually go ahead and just go kill Antenolla A. While D is still alive, it'll just make it a little bit easier because we'll be able to trigger our heal off, our counter heal off of Antenolla D while it's auto attacking us. So we go ahead and warp break the flower, the main part of the flower, Antenolla A, and it'll get healed here, but it's only for 50,000. That's not too bad. As long as we have this full limit break bar, we can go ahead and jump right into the limit break. And as you can see, it does quite a bit of damage. And then one more point warp should end up killing it, as long as we get enough holy counters, which unfortunately we didn't. Now, other missions in this fight are defeat with Esper. So if you want to beat it with an Esper, you can swap over to this side, kill Antenolla D, and then come out with your Zon at the same time. I'm actually not going to worry about it. I'm just going to go ahead and jump back on Antenolla A here. If we warp break, and you can select the Esper just in case, because if it gets close to dying, like next turn, let's go ahead and lie low one more turn. You can simply do this right here. So, man, I cannot get more holy counters worth my life right now. So we'll just simply auto attack. We'll go ahead and select the Esper just in case. Yeah, auto attack's not going to do enough. I need more holy counters. There's just not enough things attacking me right now to get enough holy counters. One more holy counter. Come on. Now, the cool thing about Resuscitate, guys, the buff that I got by dropping below 50%, it does allow you to permanently have that buff. So that is pretty nice. So now we'll go ahead and use Dark Messenger. As you guys can see, I got the overkill there. And that's fine if he dies at that point. It's not really a big deal. And then we'll just swap right over to Warp Break. Now, Antenolla D at this point is enraged. All he does is physical attacks called Running Rampant. You have no issue whatsoever dodging all of them. And you can simply just repeat for the win here to kill Antenolla at the end. Now, we could have swapped and killed Antenolla D first to prevent the healing, but like I said, it causes you to take a bit more damage at the end, because without any of the other parts, you won't be able to heal off of auto attacks. So it makes quite a bit of difference. I hope you guys enjoyed this. You know, it's a fairly old fight, but some newer players haven't cleared it, so I just wanted to give you guys another chance to get it done. Take care, and I'll see you guys around.